Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the 200th episode of Tuesdays with Tobe. My name is Tobe Dickerson, and as I say each week, I am thrilled to be back before you today with another message. This is really coming at a good time because clearly 200 is a whopping, big, amazing number. And I'm saying it's coming at a good time because I'm literally in my favorite place. I am literally in my favorite place. There is a beach right under my feet, as you can see, and I'm having the opportunity to reflect over 200 episodes with you guys today. So please continue to join me so you can check out how we're going to be celebrating 200 episodes. Y'all ready? So when I started this channel January 2021, I was fully settled into my home, career, ministry in what I call sunny Savannah, Georgia. Fully settled there, had purchased a home 2 years prior. And when I look back on these 200 episodes, starting this channel out of sheer desperation, many of you have heard this story. This channel was started in the pandemic, going stir crazy, having a desire to be a motivational speaker, not knowing what to do with that. And the gentleman that I was dating at the time, who over the span of the channel is now my husband, said, hey, you need to, if you want to speak one day, you need to learn how to be in front of a camera, you need to develop some speeches, and why don't you just start a YouTube channel? Just off of a whim, he was like, why don't you start a YouTube channel? And I was like, YouTube technology, I don't know how to use it, like just really whiny about the whole thing, making excuses, knowing full well I absolutely needed a passion project during the pandemic, and this is what we came up with. You don't have time for 200 episodes, particularly those of you who are new to the channel. You don't have time for that. But to sum it up really quickly, I'm going to tell you what we've done over the last 4 years. So I thought, okay, the best way to be able to share with you all what's going on this channel, or what has gone on this channel over the last 4 years, was to literally go back and give you my 3 top episodes, or maybe the ones that resonated with me the most over that period of time, and do it for each year. Now, I wish that I had the time and the technical know-how to literally go back and pull all the raw footage and to take like snippets of said episodes and make this whole 200th episode, but that's not what this is about to be. This is about me standing in front of you, literally sharing the titles of those episodes from 2021, 22, 23, and then from 24, and hoping that you will type them in the search bar of YouTube and go back and see why I said those were my top episodes. So that's how we're celebrating today. And let's go ahead and mosey back on to 2021. And so the first episode is a 3-part series. I want you all to type in "No Way I Survived." And when you hear that title, many of you, it resonates with you right away because you know exactly what I'm talking about. One, you were watching the channel then, or you're actually in my orbit and in my life. And so you know what I survived shortly before 2021. So please go back. No Way I Survived. It's 3-part episodes, so make sure you start with part 1 and end with part 3. Then there's something called my E2M. That's the letter E, the number 2, and then the letter M. My E2M Fitness Journey. Guys, oh my goodness. You heard me talk a lot about this back in 2021, and I am still reaping the benefits of a phenomenal fitness program that I joined then that completely transformed my life in that, not that I wasn't always active and enjoyed moving my body, but I did not know how to eat. And I did not know how to get proper rest. And those are things that I know how to do now. Do I always do them? Okay, we're getting off. And then the third episode from 2021, which is the highlight of the channel that year, the third and final episode was From Due West to DC. Due West, that's D-U-E-W-E-S-T, From Due West to DC. And that chronicles the fact that I had the opportunity to leave my home in Savannah, Georgia, back at the end of 2021 and start this brand new life here in the DMV, which I live in Maryland now. And so that is the recap for 2021. Check out those 3 episodes. Let's move on to 2022. My childhood dream came true. That's what you're typing in. That's the name of an episode. I'm not going to tell you what my childhood dream was. I want you to go and type that in and figure out what I'm talking about. But in 2022, my childhood dream came true. It really did. And then next, the 50th wedding anniversary celebration, or just put 50th, not the. And you're like, Tobe, oh my gosh, like whose 50th wedding anniversary celebration did you go to? My parentals, Charles and Marie Frierson. In June of 2022, they hit 50 years. So that means they're about to hit 53 years this coming up June. And I'm super happy to still have both of them in my life. And they are healthy and strong. Love you, Mom and Dad. And then the last episode for 2022, which has been a big part of my DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia journey, is Stop Waiting for Permission. I'll let you go to that episode and type in Stop Tuesdays with Tobe, Stop Waiting for Permission, and that's how you can pull that up. So that's that year. Let's mosey on. We're almost to present day. 2023, Tobe, what happened with you? My day trip to Banff, and you spell Banff, B-A-N-F-F. So Tuesdays with Tobe, my day trip to Banff. Please go look at that. I didn't know what Banff was, where it was. I had an assignment that I had to complete for work. And when a friend of mine found out where I was going, she was like, oh my gosh, you're going to be so close to Banff. And I was like, what? Go see for yourself. So that was one highlight from 2023. And then my next two highlights are major, and they are still things that are very much actively a part of my life. The second one is Wings and Worship Gospel Choir Part 1 and 2. The Wings and Worship Gospel Choir now has had 2 semesters. This is a choir that meets in my home. And it's something that I do through my church, but you do not have to go to my church to be a part of the choir. As a matter of fact, my husband does not know this, and I don't know if he's going to watch this episode, so I'm safe. I'm going to invite the community this year. So we live in a pretty large neighborhood, and I was like, there are neighbors who would benefit from coming and singing gospel music once a week and then doing a concert after the 10 weeks. So neighbors, get ready. But that's what Wings and Worship Gospel Choir is. Look that up, Part 1 and Part 2. And then the final highlight for 2023, let me tell y'all about my birthday. Again, type in Tuesdays with Tobe. Let me tell y'all about my birthday. You will see why that was a highlight of 2023. And then here we are, present day. Here we are, present day. And these next 3 highlights are near and dear to me. One's not as celebratory, but kind of sort of is. We've turned it into a celebration for sure. But the first one is confession. I've been married before. So you want to go back and type that in to see, oh my gosh, so Larry's not her first husband? He actually is not. And I know those of you who know me, you're pretty surprised by that. I was surprised too when I remembered about my first husband because I'd forgotten him. It'll make sense when you go back. Confession, I've been married before. The second highlight, and this is the one that is bittersweet, remembering Captain Tasha Rock, faith, family, fitness, and fun. And you will go, if you go to that episode, you will find out all who Captain Tasha Rock was to me and so many others. She's no longer with us, and her birthday is actually coming up soon in December, so we'll be thinking about her. And then finally, for this past year, the Frierson Dickerson wedding, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you all, for this 200th episode, I came to the studio. So I started on the beach. You just saw that. Favorite place ever. And I came to the studio because I was like, Tobe, put on a face for the people today. Put on a little face before you go to work. And stand here and tell you all how incredibly celebratory I am today. Heart full of joy and gladness. Just walking into a newfound space of I create content. And I do it every single week on Tuesdays to the tune of 200 episodes. And while many aspects of life have happened in that, I am proud to stand here to tell you all I have not missed a Tuesday in the last 200 episodes. I am very, very excited. I'm very proud. I'm very thrilled. And if you go back to the very beginning of the video, I have to take a moment to say thank you to Larry. Again, this channel was his idea because he saw me not handling the pandemic really, really well. Like, Tobe, y'all were dating during the pandemic? I know. I say the same thing. I had to get that in there. But yes, I've known Larry for quite some time now. And I was stir crazy in the house. I was absolutely stir crazy. And he has heard me express the desire to speak one day, the desire to provide encouragement, the desire to, I do like kind of being in front of the camera, I'm not gonna kid you. And he was like, why don't you create a channel? Did I know that I would have all you subscribers and all you folks who have literally come on the journey with me this long for 4 full years? Absolutely not. That I know I would pick up new viewers and new friends because I'm a South Carolina Gamecock fan and people go nuts when I post those videos? No, I didn't know that at all. And did I know that people really enjoy hearing about fitness journeys? Because anytime I've posted about my fitness journey, some of those are my most highest watched and highest liked videos. I didn't know that. And the last thing I didn't know about this channel, as I thank Larry for telling me to start it and for helping me sustain it, I did not understand how when you move away from a community and when you move away from familiarity and people who can track with you because you're in their orbit and people who love you and who want to continue to be in community with you, I didn't know what coming on with you all every week would do for the person. Was like, I was wondering how she was doing. Let me just pop on over and see what Toby's up to. This channel has had so many benefits over and over and over again. It continues to pay me back for the struggle of figuring out the technology or trying to get the lighting right or putting on a face or not, because you'll watch several of these videos where I'm not a makeup girl. But this is just a big thank you. I'm not gonna belabor the point. The 200th episode is me giving you my top 3 episodes over the last 4 years. And as you read the description, they're all gonna be posted there. As a matter of fact, I can post the links there. You don't have to type anything in. Look at that. Please click on them. Please reminisce with me. Please give thanks with me and spur me on, because this channel will be continuing and I got to figure out just kind of where I'm going with this. And if anybody needs somebody to come speak in their community in a motivational type of way, call your girl. I got to figure out how to get in that space. My only motivational speaking for the 4 years that I've been doing this channel is on this channel. And so we're ready to get started in 2025. As I say each week, and especially on this 200th episode, I hope you all like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you back here next Tuesday. Love you guys.